of caps.
Chicago Sky are worst basketball team.
Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Again is the Chicago Bravado losing patience with Angel Reese.
Angel Reese just got suspended by the Chicago Sky, and let's be honest, it's no surprise scoring only 8 points a game with a shooting rate under 35%. She's missing layups like she's trying out for a comedy video. The so-called star of women's basketball has become the league's biggest joke, and fans can't decide whether to laugh or feel awkward. Truth always comes out. Angel Reese's suspension by the Chicago Sky has shaken the WNBA world. Just a year ago, she was on top of everything. Magazine covers, brand deals, viral interviews called the future of women's basketball. Angel Reese has received non-stop promotion from the league and her fake friends in the mainstream media. The media couldn't stop talking about her. She was the golden one, the league's savior, the face of a new time jump to now, and she's been benched not for rest but suspended. The fall from fame has been quick and shocking, but let's be real, it was a long time coming. Angel
Reese unintentionally exposed her own lies. An excellent performance from Angel Reese. It is rare. It's like seeing a hole-in-one on a par 5.
This is a season-long disaster. The Chicago Sky have a terrible 3-10 record after 13 games. That's right, just 3 wins, and it gets worse. They've lost their last 3 games, including a 93-80 beatdown by the Atlanta Dream. It's a total collapse, and they're ranked 11th in the league standings, second to last in the Eastern Conference. The defense is almost missing there, giving up a league-worst 88.4 points per game, and 8 of their 10 losses have been by 13 points or more. It's not just losing, it's getting destroyed.
Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
And at the center of this mess, Angel Reese, her missed layups have become well known. Her shooting rate is just 30.9%, placing her 63rd out of 64 qualified players.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today.
Even her rebounding stats come with a warning. Most of them are off her own missed shots, making it seem like she's doing solo practice drills during real games. But Angel Reese in her dream world thinks that she's the face of the league.
Angel Reese is a huge star.
The league hyped her as a once-in-a-generation talent. Forbes ran glowing stories. Advertisers lined up to make money on her. Star power. Social media treated her like basketball royalty, but when it came to showing results on the court, the hype fell flat. Reese wasn't just a player, she became a brand, and like any overhyped product, the problems became too hard to ignore.
Angel Reese has taken some accountability for her disastrous season, but it appears that the Chicago Bravado are running out of patience.
The Chicago Sky finally had enough. Her suspension isn't just a punishment, it's a message. The team couldn't keep acting like everything was fine when the stats, the performances, and the fan responses shouted the opposite. Reese wasn't helping. She was making it worse. The message from the Sky is clear: we're done.
Angel Reese followed what I thought was her best performance of the season with another typically dreadful performance.
Fans have been just as harsh. Reese was supposed to be the player who brought the WNBA into the spotlight. Instead, she's become the main example of overhyped athletes. Social media is full of complaints. From her messy moves to her TikTok-focused lifestyle, fans are calling her the most overhyped player in WNBA history. And honestly, they might not be wrong. All the ads and interviews mean nothing when you're missing layups and losing the ball.
Looked up the box score. Her stats were great. Yes, stats are meaningless. They rarely tell the whole story.
The suspension didn't just come out of nowhere. It's been building for weeks. The Sky's embarrassments have been adding up, with losses like the 93-58 disaster against the Indiana Fever on June 10, 2025, and the 99-74 breakdown against The New York Liberty on June 14, 2025. 2025 showing their problems. These games show more than just bad team results, they shine a light on Angel Reese's clear problems on the court.
She claims some of the responsibility for her dreadful season by claiming that they need to create better looks for her on the court.
Her offensive game has been so weak that even head coach Tyler Marsh had to point it out when Marsh said that Reese's offensive role just isn't working. It was a barely hidden comment on her season-long failures.
She's not on the same level as Caitlin Clark on the court.
The worst part, Angel Reese's suspension isn't just about her weak stats, it's about her falling image. This is the same player who spent the offseason making TikToks, getting big brand deals, and boldly saying she's the reason people watch women's basketball. Now those loud claims feel like empty brags.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they were the biggest stars in women's basketball. Hell, you can make the case that they were two of the biggest stars in all of basketball.
While players like Caitlin Clark are giving amazing performances and building their legacy, Reese is making news for all the wrong reasons. Viral videos of her clumsy plays and funny missed shots are taking over social media. Every airball, every dropped layup becomes instant joke material, feeding an online storm that's making Reese a punchline.
Chicago Bravado, they still got their ass kicked, but that doesn't matter.
Her off-season priorities more about staying popular online than staying good on the court are clearly shown in her game. The results are out and they're not good. Reese's focus on building her personal brand instead of improving her basketball skills is costing her trust with fans, teammates, and the league. It's
the situation at hand is that when Angel Reese walks in to the Indiana Fever Arena, she is no longer safe. She is not safe because there are some Indiana Fever fans who are racist.
Angel Reese's suspension is more than just a team choice, it's a turning point for a player once seen as the face of the league. This is as public a fall as it gets. The Chicago Sky, the fans, and even her own coach have made their position clear. The hype is officially done. If this story has you interested, hit subscribe now to stay updated on every twist and turn. Angel Reese and the Chicago Bravado publicly embarrassed themselves, so here we are. Angel Reese, the face of the WNBA, benched by her own team. The same player who was supposed to change the league has been shown as one of its weakest links. The suspension isn't just a punishment, it's a wake-up call for the Chicago Sky, and for the league. Maybe it's time to focus less on hype and more on real things, because if this story has taught us anything, it's that flashy branding can't cover for bad basketball.
But the dreadful performance from Angel Reese, that's not the real story here. Matter of fact, that's just the...
Fans switch between anger and not caring, watching Reese fail to score easy shots while the team's spirit falls apart. Her role as a leader was supposed to steady the Sky, but instead it's pulling them further into the pit with plays like these. Critics wonder if Reese's hype was all show and no real skill, but it's not just the coach who's fed up. Fans are too. They've been shouting for Kennedy Carter's comeback as if Carter's absence is the only thing stopping the Sky from just being average. Social media is on fire with calls to bench Reese forever, or better yet, trade her. The memes are harsh, the comments even worse. It's not just backlash, it's a full revolt.
To Jeffrey, we need more production out of Angel Reese, and that's yet to come together. Rare to see GMs being this blunt about their star player.
The stats, the performances, the fan reactions, it's all pointing one way. Angel Reese isn't just struggling, she's failing on a level that's hard to watch. The Chicago Sky's terrible season isn't all her fault, but she's definitely not helping for a player who was supposed to be the face of the league. This isn't just a bad season, it's a public falling apart, and with each game, each missed shot, and each viral video, the message gets clearer. The hype is officially over.
Greatest myth in the WNBA dump has officially been exposed. The myth of all myths, the deception of deception.
Angel Reese's suspension wasn't a sudden choice, it was the expected end to a season-long disaster. The signs were clear and bright for everyone to see. The fans were tired, the media had turned against her, and even the Chicago Sky couldn't ignore the growing pressure any longer. Reese wasn't just playing badly, she was becoming a problem. Missed shots, viral mistakes, and her well-known off-court actions had put a target on her back, and the Sky finally made the decision.
Has surpassed everybody in the amount of time that she has played in the WNBA. She fills up every arena in every town that she goes to. Teams have to go to bigger arenas.
This is the same Angel Reese who was once the face of their team, the same player shown all over marketing campaigns, called the savior of the WNBA. Now she's benched, suspended no less, by the very team that once bet its future on her. The irony is almost like a poem. You can't help but wonder how the Sky front office feels about those shiny promotional posters now. The fan reaction has been harsh, to say the least. Social media is a battlefield of memes, sarcastic comments, and open celebrations of her suspension. Finally, one user wrote, "The Sky is free of dead weight." Another joked, "Maybe now she'll have more time for TikTok." It's not just criticism, it's a huge wave of roasting. Fans who once cheered for her are now tearing her down, and Reese has no one to blame but herself.
Reese is the foil for Caitlin Clark and vice versa. Like, they don't have to get along, they don't have to like each other, they're competitors.
But let's talk about Caitlin Clark, because oh boy, the comparison isn't just bad, it's really bad. Clark's strength isn't just in the talk, it's on the court. She's leading in stats, showing leadership, and carrying her team in ways Reese can only wish for. Fans are making it clear they've chosen their star, and it's not Angel Reese. Clark is everything. Reese was supposed to be talented, hardworking, and loved by the fans. The numbers don't lie, and the fans have spoken.
Clark has received around 516,000 votes. Here, 6 players down the list, and I've yet to see the name Angel Reese or one of her dozens of aliases. I haven't seen Bayou Barbie, I haven't seen Me Bounds, Queen, Social Media Princess.
Let's put it simply, Caitlin Clark, a 6-foot guard known for her shooting, has a better block percentage of 2.4% than Angel Reese, a 6'3" forward who should have that stat. Reese, she's sitting at just 0.5%. Clark isn't even supposed to be strong on defense, yet here she is blocking shots while Reese struggles to stay important.
With the way she played last night, you don't want 3,500 people witnessing that performance.
Clark is doing great. She's leading the All-Star fan vote with 516,000 votes, while Reese is far down the list with just 173,000. That's over 340,000 votes apart. It's clear fans aren't believing the hype anymore. Reese's benching isn't just about her, it's a wake-up call for what happens when branding is more important than real performance.
This indicates a clear frustration from the organization with Angel Reese.
Reese's suspension has shown everything wrong with the hype machine that built her up. The Sky bet big on her, the league promoted her as their future, and the fans were told she was the reason to watch. Now she's been benched by the very team that couldn't stop promoting her. The difference between Reese and Clark isn't just a story of 2 players, it's a lesson in what happens when you put branding before basketball.
Just lacks the ability to make them.
So where does Reese go from here? That's the million-dollar question. The suspension isn't just a punishment, it's a wake-up call that the whole WNBA is watching. Reese was supposed to be the face of the league, but right now she's just the face of missed chances, and as fans cheer for Clark and make fun of Reese, the message is very clear: talent and hard work will always shine brighter than hype. What's next for Angel Reese? That's the big question, isn't it? Can she come back, or is her time in the spotlight over for good? Fixing things isn't impossible, but it will take more than a few flashy TikToks or brand deals to win back trust. Reese needs to work hard, rebuild her skills, and show she's more than just a failed marketing plan. Her story is a perfect example of what happens when fame grows faster than skill. The non-stop endorsements, viral videos, and self-given titles may have made her famous, but they didn't help her play better. It's a tough lesson for young athletes. Real stars are made by how they play, not by media attention. For the Chicago Sky, this is about more than just Reese. They need to ask serious questions about their future. Do they need to change the whole team, or is it time to change coaches? One thing is clear: the team can't have another bad season like this. So, is this the end of Angel Reese's WNBA journey, or the start of a hard road to coming back? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to keep up with this story as it develops.